Hey guys, so I'm going to be making some blueberry scones today, and they're really quick and easy, and they're good for breakfast or snack throughout the day. And so anyways, I hope you enjoy it, and let's get started. Alright, first things first, we're going to add some flour in a large bowl. Just do about 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and also 1 teaspoon salt, and 3 tablespoons sugar. And this is just regular granulated sugar. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Now, also what you can use is 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, which is like a white powder that you can find in the baking section of a grocery store, but I don't happen to have any, so a substitute that you can use is either lemon juice or vinegar. So basically I will be using 2 teaspoons of white vinegar, or you could also use 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Now just go ahead and mix this mixture up. Make sure it's good and combined. Once this is mixed up, we're going to take about 2 tablespoons of butter, cold butter, and 2 tablespoons, getting a knife, 2 tablespoons is about an inch of butter, so it's about this much. Now, we're basically just going to cut it into the dough, which means you just you can take 2 knives, you can just kind of cut it and break it into small pieces. Once you've actually cut the butter, now you can just mix it with your hands, just like this, which if you don't like to use your hands, you can, mix it with a spoon or something, but I find it's much easier and quicker. Just do that, mix, and then kind of break apart the butter. So basically I'm just kind of rubbing it in my hands until the butter breaks apart and combines with the flour. This is not really proper method or whatever, but it's how I do it. When you're done, it's gonna look kind of mealy like this. It's gonna have some chunks in it. That's basically all that cutting butter is into flour. Okay, so I've added in 2 teaspoons of white vinegar, and now I'm going to add in 3/4 cups of milk. Just combine it. And so this is going to be kind of like a soft dough, but it's not going to be too sticky. I'm going to add in about 3/4 cups of blueberries. Wow, these blueberries are huge. These are frozen blueberries, but you can definitely add in fresh blueberries. And just mix that in. The dough is actually just a little too sticky. So I'm going to put in 2 more tablespoons of flour just to help that out. Mix that in just like the other ones. You can use your hands or spoon or whatever you're most comfortable with. Okay, so this is what our dough looks like. I know it doesn't look very appealing right now, but believe me, it'll be delicious. Alright, now that the dough is combined, I'm just going to sprinkle some flour on a cutting board, or if you want to use your counter, you can. I would wipe it down first though. Okay. Just spread that on the cutting board. And now we're just gonna take the dough, plop it right on there, and just divide it into 2 pieces. So, I don't know. There we go. So just knead it just gently, and kind of form it into a round that's about 2 inches thick. So there we go. Just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut each round into 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done it like that, huh? Okay, so for the next one, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to cut it like the Mercedes-Benz sign or peace sign. And then cut each of those into halves. So it's 6 pieces. There. So it's like 6 triangles like that. So you can actually just dip it in flour. This is already floured, so I'm just going to kind of roll it around lightly until it's lightly floured, and shake off any excess flour. Okay, so once the scones are ready and they're all dusted with flour, what you're going to do is you're going to heat a pan up or a griddle on low heat until it gets really hot. And then you're just going to cook them on the pan without any oil or anything. Let them sit for about 5 minutes on each side. And yep, that's it. So after about 10 minutes of cooking, 5 minutes on each side, just go ahead and take the scones and cool them on a wire metal rack like this. And if you don't have one, maybe you could just substitute with one from the oven. And just let those cool. So basically these are what they look like. They're kind of browns, and they're super delicious just as they are. If you want, you can serve them warm, that's great. But if you're gonna wait, just put them on the metal rack. And these would be nice with butter and jam, or also honey butter, just like 1 part honey, 1 part butter, mix it all up, slather it on. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this useful.